What's going on, guys? It's your boy Keith, back again with another video off the dome, man. Now, today, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. However, I wanted to talk about a few things that ran across my mind, and I just basically wanted to give my opinion on how I feel about the subject, okay? And one of the topics that I ran across was that I feel as if less is always more when it comes to a woman, okay? And, some people are going to say, yeah, we know this already, maybe. Or they're going to be like, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, less doesn't really mean that it's always more. But, just hear me out, all right? Just hear me out, okay? Women, they crave attention, all right? And since this is something that they crave, this is something that they need. You know what I'm saying? They need to find attention, whether it's through, social media by posting, constant pictures and having guys comment under their pictures about, oh, how beautiful you are and this and that, basically giving them free validation. If you're a man that basically kind of limits the amount of attention you give a woman, especially a woman that's interested in you, she's going to continue to try to crave for more of your attention. You kind of get what I'm saying? So basically, let's say, for example, you're talking to a girl, all right? Let's say you're talking to a girl and, you're talking to her, whatever, and, your interaction with her isn't really too thirsty. Like, you're not trying to come off as, hey, my name is so-and-so, what's your name? Let me get your number. What are you doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, you're putting the pressure on her to try to do something that she's not comfortable doing, and you trying to speed up the whole process of trying to basically, seduce her in bed. You comes off as really, really thirsty, bro. But if you come over as a dude that, for one, has his shit together, and let's say he approaches the girl and be like, hey, what's up? What's your name? And, she says her name. They have a little bit of banter. And then, you know what I'm saying? He just be like, here's my number. Hit me up sometime, whenever you're free. Give it a number, step back. You're good to go, man. You're not really outcome dependent. You know what I'm saying? You don't really care what happens. You don't necessarily worry whether or not she's going to move forward with your plans or not. You're outcome independent. And that in itself is very, very attractive to a woman. Seriously, man. Just sit there and think about it. When you get in an argument with a girl, right? Or let's just say your girlfriend. You get in an argument with your girlfriend for whatever reason, and let's say you constantly go back and forth with her, right? Because I kind of had this issue too. I would always go back and forth, with all of my ex-girlfriends, just some beta male shit. Go back and forth and argue and get all upset and stuff. When you continuously, going back and forth with her, she's going to lose respect for you, man. But if she's trying to argue with you and, you're basically keeping your cool, calm demeanor, and you're having a masculine frame, and you tell her, hey, man, let's talk like adults, relax. You know what I'm saying? You're not moved. You're giving her less, man. You're showing her that, you can't be bothered. What she's doing is not bothering you. And with that alone, that's gonna, make her more attracted to you, man. This is on a biological level. Woman wants to be in the presence of a man. And she wants to be in the presence of a real man. You know what I'm saying? That prerogative that they would say regarding men back in the day, where men went out and they fought and they did barbaric type stuff that people now would call toxic masculinity, but that's a whole different topic. But when men were men back in the day and women were just in awe about these men, nowadays you could talk to most modern women and they think that most men today ain't shit. Most men today don't worth a damn. And that's because a lot of men in society, this has become emasculated through the media, through programming. But I mean, that's like a whole different topic that I don't want to get into right now. I just really want to hammer on the point that less is more, man. You know, guys, if you're talking to girls, you know, don't just text back immediately. You know what I'm saying? If she calls you, you don't have to answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can call you, the call goes through, you can text her, say you're busy. I mean, you should be busy because any man today should be chasing his purpose, chasing his dreams, chasing some sort of success. You know, if you're not doing that, then, you know, how can you call yourself a man? All right? So, yeah, like, less is more, man. I honestly feel less is more. And you're going to avoid a lot of the issues of a woman losing attraction for you, or, oh, if you're the type of dude that she feels as if she always has in her pocket, then she could basically take advantage of you, and you don't want to deal with any kind of woman like that. Like, all of these problems, you can hash all of these problems away if you just do less. Like, be outcome, you know, independent. Don't be too invested in what the outcome wants to be like. If you're so invested in making this girl your girlfriend, for example, then you're gonna keep doing things to try to impress her, keep doing things to like think she's going to be like, oh, he's doing so much for me, yada yada yada, I should be with him. No, it doesn't work like that. It is never going to work like that. You know, a woman is gonna always want what she really can't have, so she's always gonna try to chase it. And usually dudes that don't really care for the outcome of a situation with a woman, then they're gonna basically kind of act like assholes a little bit, you know, be a little narcissistic, but that's because they really don't give a fuck. And, you know, if a woman sees that, she's gonna like be kind of more comfortable with talking to a guy she could just have fun with and just be cool with, than a guy that really wants something to happen, but she's not comfortable in that happening. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably going to do a little bit more recording, whatnot, a little more consistently throughout the week, because I'm trying to like push out these videos, and I'm trying to get more consistent in actually doing this. This is something that I actually wanted to do for a long period of time, but I just got to stay consistent. I just got to stay on it. So yeah, man, please leave your comments in the comment section below, basically how you feel about the topic, and we could have a discussion. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video.